In this video, we are going to talk about the type of oxides. So when we talk about the type of oxides, we have basically four type of oxides as it's shown on the screen. So we have the acidic oxides, right? We have the basic oxides, we have amphoteric oxide, and we have neutral oxides. So let's talk about the acidic oxides first. So all the non-metals, right? All the non-metals which are on the right-hand side of the periodic table, right? Starting from group 4 till group 8. So all these non-metals, when they combine with oxygens, they will be forming the acidic oxide. That means when these acidic oxide, when they dissolve in water, they will be giving you acids, right? For example, when the carbon dioxide is an example, when carbon dioxide dissolves in water, it give you carbonic acid. Sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide is going to give you carbonic acid. Similarly, sulfur dioxide is going to give you sulfurous acid, H2SO3. And similarly, sulfur trioxide is going to give you sulfuric acid, H2SO4. So all these oxides are acidic oxide. That means when they dissolve in water, when they dissolve in water, they will be giving you acids, right? They will be giving you acids. And because they are going to convert into acid when they dissolve in water, so they definitely, when they're going to be acidic in nature, so they'll react with an alkalis to form salt, because alkalis and acid, they react together to form salt. So when they're acidic in nature, when they dissolve in water to give you acids, they'll definitely react with an alkalis to give you salt. Coming to the second category, they're basic oxides. So basic oxides are those oxides which are metal oxides, okay, which belong to group 1, group 2, group 3, and the transition metal as well. So here it's a group 1 oxide, this is group 2. Calcium oxide is a group 2 oxide, sodium oxide is a group 1 oxide, this is group 2, and this is a transition metal oxide. So all the metal oxides will be forming your basic oxide, okay? All the metal oxides, they will be forming your basic oxide. Like non-metal are forming the acidic, so the metal oxides are known as basically your basic oxide, right? And we also call them metal oxides are also known as bases. So they are chemically opposite of an acid. So when they dissolve in water, they will be the one which are dissolving in water, they are going to form an alkali. When they dissolves in water, right, the ones which are going to dissolve in water, they are going to be called as alkalis. And the alkalis are the chemical opposite of the acids. So these will be reacting with acid to form salt. So that's the second category. And these are the example of the second category. Coming to the third category. The third category are amphoteric. That means these are the oxides which show some properties of, they are basically react with both acid and alkalis both, right? So they are acidic as well as basic in nature. I'll just show you the equation. Now under this category, we have just three oxides, and examiner often give you this in the MCQs. They give you two or three other oxides, and they give you one of these amphoteric oxide, let's say aluminium oxide or zinc oxide, and ask you out of these four which is an amphoteric. So you need to memorize that these three are the only ones which are amphoteric oxides, right? So first one is aluminium oxide, the second one is lead oxide, and the third one is zinc oxide. So they will be reacting with both acid and alkali. And when they react with an acid, then also they give you the salt. When they react with an alkali, then also they give you the salt. So look here, they have given you the one of the example of the amphoteric oxide. They have taken zinc oxide. So zinc oxide is reacting with the hydrochloric acid, and it's forming zinc chloride, and it's giving you water. So this is the chemical equation. Zinc oxide reacting with zinc chloride, reacting with HCl, forming zinc chloride and water. That is how it is actually acting like an alkali, right? It's actually acting like a base. Sorry, it's acting like a base, right? In this scenario, it's acting like a base because it's reacting with an acid. Now let's see the second scenario. here the zinc oxide is actually reacting with an alkali, so it is going to react like an acidic oxide, right? Like an acidic oxide. In the first one it was acting like a basic oxide, right? This is was it was reacting with an acid, so it was acting as a basic oxide. In the second scenario it's reacting with an alkali, so it is reacting like an acidic oxide, right? So here it is giving you the salt, it's known as sodium zincate, and it's going to give you water. Now examiner never asks you for these equations, he only ask you the name of some of the amphoteric oxides. So the name of some of the amphoteric oxide, you need to, in your syllabus you have just three. Number one you have zinc oxide, and number two you have aluminum oxide, and number three you have the lead oxide. Similarly, the lead oxide and zinc aluminum oxide will also be forming the salt with NOH as sodium aluminate and sodium plumbate, और acids के साथ वो बनाएंगे aluminum chloride and lead chloride, right? So examiner only ask you the three examples of amphoteric oxide which are in your syllabus. Coming to the fourth category, which is basically a neutral oxide. That means they are neither acidic nor they are your neither acidic nor they are basic in nature. Okay, so they are basically neutral, they are neither acidic nor basic in nature. So some non-metal form oxides which are neither basic nor acidic in properties, they are known as neutral oxides. There are some examples of the neutral oxide. Definitely water is one of the example, carbon monoxide is another one, and nitric oxide is another one. So they often ask you this also in MCQs, so you need to know these three examples, right? So that's all about the oxides.